All right, let's break down what just happened in one of the wildest weekends the Middle East has seen in a long time. Early Saturday morning, American B-2 bombers took off under cover of darkness and flew a jaw-dropping 37-hour mission. Their target? Three of Iran's most prized nuclear sites. We're talking about 14 bunker-buster bombs, each one weighing 30,000 pounds, dropped in a surprise, stealthy strike. Yeah, you heard me right. 14 bombs, 3 targets, and the kind of precision you only see in movies. So, how did Iran respond? Well, the world watched and waited, some expecting all-out chaos. But what happened was something different, a calculated, face-saving move. Iran launched 19 missiles, split into 2 volleys, targeting Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar. If you don't know, that's the largest US military base in the Middle East. Here's the kicker: Qatar's military, using Patriot interceptors, shot down 18 out of those 19 missiles. Only one got through. The result? No casualties and barely any damage. It was dramatic, but almost theatrical in its effect, a show of force, but not full-on escalation. President Trump even claimed Iran fired 14 missiles, one for every bunker buster dropped, adding an extra layer of symbolism to the whole thing. But was anyone really caught off guard? Not exactly. The US military had already anticipated strikes like this, even reducing its troop presence at Al Udeid just in case. Meanwhile, President Trump took to social media to thank Iran for what he called early notice, suggesting that it helped prevent loss of life. Qatar, for its part, said it received no such warning. A classic case of political messaging at play. In the aftermath, something surprising happened. Israel and Iran agreed to a ceasefire, with the Qatari Prime Minister brokering the deal. The so-called 12-day war was over almost as quickly as it started. Neighboring countries reopened their airspace and US embassies lifted shelter orders. For a moment, it felt like the region exhaled. So, what does all this mean? Iran's missile strike was bold, but calculated, a way to save face without igniting a full-scale war. The US flexed its military muscle, but both sides seemed to recognize the limits of escalation. In the end, diplomacy, however tense, prevailed, and the world can only hope it stays that way. Let me know what you think about these power moves in the comments below. Until next time, stay tuned.